Hello, it's PlatyBara, and before you guys ask in the comments, don't worry, the contest results will be up soon. I've been going through like a mild depression episode, so I haven't really been that active pretty much anywhere. And I kind of want to bring up some things that I've received. A lot of people aren't really patient whenever it comes to this contest. Just know that no one is paying any money to enter. This is all coming out of my pocket for shipping and packaging and everything. Not to mention I'm giving away a free tablet. So I'm going to need some time to actually go through these entries and figure out which entry is really worthy of getting this tablet. I even had someone on Instagram joke about hanging themselves if I don't look at their entry, and that person is disqualified. And if you're one of the people that like to message me repeatedly and ask me what's going on with the contest, you're disqualified as well. I mean, that's all I have to say. So let's just go on with the video. Okay, so for 2018, I'm going to do a little series monthly where I do a monthly Q&A and basically just chill out and talk. This speed paint is fan art for Patreon, so if you would like to get the full image, be sure just to pledge on Patreon. It'd be much appreciated because I got fired from my job. I don't have a job right now. So every cent and every dollar from Patreon is basically helping me out because I have to pay for Adobe, which is what I use to actually post videos. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go through these 18 questions I got from YouTube. And yeah, let's have fun. Alrighty, first question. What kind of games do you play, if any? I really love Pokemon. That's like my favorite game series. I also play Love Live. It's really hard thinking of games I play. I like playing Mario games, just not that often. I like playing Mario Kart specifically. I really like that. Just the rhythm games in general, I really like those. Okay, what was your favorite Sailor Moon story arc? I would have to say the Black Moon arc. That was whenever things got really interesting, and that's usually the one that people like anyway. It's really good though. So actually, Sailor Moon is just good in general. If you haven't watched Sailor Moon, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you better get to watching it. Do you have any pets? Not at the moment. I did have a rat though named Yui, and she was super adorable. And if you like having a pet, but you either can't have a bigger pet in your house or apartment, I really recommend getting a rat. They are great little friends. When did you discover Vocaloid new to you? I would rather make just a whole separate video kind of going to the background out of how I really got into Vocaloid new to you, but I will say that I did start getting into Vocaloid new to you back in early middle school. So around 6 or 7 years ago, which is a very long time. Longer than I should be into Vocaloid, but I'm here. What is your favorite anime? Oh, that's a really easy question. My favorite anime is... Are there any big scale projects that you've really been wanting to make for a very long time, like a webcomic, video game, animation, etc., that you've kept secret but would like to make someday? If yes, elaborate on what they are, and if no, are there any big scale projects you thought of recently and you want to try making? I did mention on my last YouTube stream I was gonna make a visual novel. That's still gonna happen. I'm just kind of going through the process of actually making it. That's basically my only big scale project at the moment. Not really anything is a secret because I basically spill everything on my Twitter. Shameless plug. And yeah, so look forward to that visual novel someday-ish. Will you show old art? Okay, sure, I'll do a little miniature slideshow of some of my old art. Who is your favorite Vocaloid other than any of the Project Diva characters, and why? I'm assuming you mean the Krypton Vocaloids, like Miku, Rin, Lin, Mego, Kaito, and Luca. So I won't name any of them, although I will say out of them, Kaito is my favorite. But I would have to say my favorite Vocaloid out of that group is probably Oliver, because I remember whenever he first came out and I was like, oh my gosh, my son. And that's just kind of carried on over the years. Favorite color? Well, even though everything on my YouTube is pink, purple, blue, my favorite color is actually green. It's been my favorite color for a very long time. I think green's a really nice color. So, yeah. Has your art ever been stolen or traced in any way? Yeah, actually, I'll show a quick example here. And life advice, Don't do that. I didn't spend hours of my time and years developing my skill just for someone to trace over my art. And just a heads up, don't use my art as a base. I don't want that. And also, why did you decide to draw in an anime style? That's just kind of the style I developed after a while, because I started really getting into drawing once I really got into anime. So you can thank younger me for that. How did you come up with your channel name? And besides Sailor Moon and Madoka Magica, what anime do you watch? I kind of explained before where the word, well, not the word, but my name PlatyBara came from, and I don't really feel like going into it again. I've kind of been going by Platy for a very long time, like kind of since I first started using the internet. So yeah. As for the anime thing, besides Sailor Moon Madoka Magica, I also watch other anime such as this and this and this. Okay, I know I said 18, but I think I'm just going to do 10 just to have a nice number. So if you want to ask me more questions, just go to that video in the card over there and leave a comment with your question. And yeah, I really don't have much to talk about other than just please be patient with the contest thing. I'm really going through some mental stuff right now, and even doing this voiceover is taking a lot for me. And also be sure just to check out my Patreon and feel free to pledge. You get lots of cool stuff, such as, Photoshop documents of my art, on watermarked images, along with line art that you can color. So do feel free to check that out, because it just really helps. And yeah, stay super swaggy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!